thank you very much to my friend JudoChomp in the comments for suggesting this Pokemon. I always try to ask anyone in the comments to leave a comment for any Pokemon they would like to see me cast. And today's recommendation is Aegislash. So we're going to be jumping on board with that. Now, fair warning, most of these names I cannot pronounce because I only read Latin alphabet English because I am uncultured. But we will still do our best to bring you all of that action. So, as you can see here, we have an Aegislash, a Duraludon, who we can read the name of. That is being played by Payer. We have a Fletchling, soon to be a Talonflame, already getting a quick turn in. Swinub down in this bottom lane with an Eevee, soon to be a Sylveon. Now on the other side, currently trying to do quite a bit of damage to this Swinub, but it's a little too fast. Another Duraludon for the red team. A jungle route. We are seeing a lot of ranged assassins in the jungle these days, so cool to see that coming in once again. Lucario, surprise, surprise, a Lucario in a game. Who to see that coming? Duraludon and Lucarios in a game are just like finding pennies on the street. We also have a Ninetales Q9RE, one of the highest win rate heroes as recently revealed by Unite API. And finally, we have Pikachu with what looks to be a Christmas skin. Very cool. Actually, no, that's not the Christmas skin, my bad. But very cool to see. Lovely selection here. So, we're jumping on board with this Aegislash once again, sitting in this top lane. We'll see the Pikachu will get a little bit outrange there, so it's going to play a little bit further back and avoid damage. Currently in attack mode. Just sitting in that stance change. Not playing defensively at the moment. Swinub dying in the bot lane. Bot lane fight looking not great for the blue team, as we do see Duraludon getting taken out as well. Aegislash is just deep in the enemy jungle at this stage. Maybe going for a bit of a deep enemy camp clear. Here comes Kirlia, though, looking to try and cancel it out. And this will likely be that Aegislash will get the steal, actually. Gets the evolution. Going to get focused down. Taking quite a lot of damage there. Will die, but they did steal the buff. But unfortunately, them dying does give that back over to Kirlia. In top lane, Fletchling's trying to delay the turn in for Lucario. Will be unable to do so. And with Pikachu here, that's suddenly a lot of damage. Talonflame needs to get out of there, trying to stay alive. Will be able to back up, takes the berries to heal up. Aegislash coming forward, doing quite a bit of damage now. Now has that Sacred Sword at level 4? Level 5. I couldn't remember the level up there. Sacred Sword. Nice triangular chunk of damage. A little bit of a knock-up when you have it. Looks like bot lane is going to get pushed in as Talonflame will get the turn in, try to run away from that top lane Pikachu. Pikachu slows pretty good. That will be a kill. Bot lane fight, though, does continue with Aegislash backing in from the side. Pillow-Swine going to try and buy some time, but no, Lucario cleans up this fight. And that is going to be a big advantage for the red team, who do have almost double their opponent's score. 35 to 66 currently in favor of red team, with the Dreadmore just starting to spawn. Red team going to take up the more aggressive initial position. And they will be able to get that Dreadmore pretty quickly, utilizing that shield. Quick dive, easily able to take out the Pillow-Swine. Zoning being attempted, but there is the ultimate coming out. The Unite move from that Gardevoir. Not able to get any kills, but it does zone for long enough and probably gave them a little bit of shield from that buddy barrier to allow them to get the full turn-in. 9RE on that Alola Ninetales, just quickly clearing up as much as possible, grabbing even more farm. Aegislash coming in pretty aggressively there. Making sure that they are able to set up. Look at those dives. Completely ready to hard engage. Sylveon does see the Rotom being taken, going in for the steal, unable to do so, even with that Hyper Voice consistent damage, will be forced to back up. Very outnumbered up here, but this is going to be a counter push. That is going to be Rotom clearing out that bottom turn-in point, as in the meantime, a huge dive takes out Alola Ninetales, and we will see blue team get the turn-ins in the bottom lane, so it's going to be a goal zone for goal zone score setup here. Duraludon from red team flanks in from the side. That's not great for Pillow-Swine here, who will be focused down, slowed by Pikachu, but ground types are immune to electric attacks. This is Unite, baby! Pillow-Swine going to be focused down and completely outnumbered, will be taken out. Talonflame making a attempt of a play towards top lane, but Lucario going to be blocking that out the way here, so we will not see that taken. Pikachu delaying underneath the base so that they can stay sustained. And they don't need to step out yet. The objectives are not up. No need to step up and get yourselves caught out of position unless you are prepared for the next fight. Ninetales ready for the engage as well. Looking to see if they can try and get to Aegislash here, pushing forward. Aegislash goes right on it with the Sacred Blade for the huge backline. It's going to be Talonflame taken out very quickly in this fight, though. Pikachu is deep in the backline. Dreadmore taken out by the red team. God of War able to get that basically by themselves. Aegislash very tanky with that Iron Head, able to just absorb so much damage. Diving into the backline, trying to get away, but will be taken out by Duraludon, who tanked through that beautifully. And it's going to be another one fight for Red Team, who've managed to creep themselves into a bit of more of a lead here. 116 to 177. It's still all to play for, though, with that much of a point difference and still having 4 minutes left. This is absolutely all to play for. Rotom spawning in 7 seconds. Aegislash leading the charge. Does see Lucario, decides not to go too deep. Cleaning out there with that backline dive at the Sacred Blade. Looks like they're actually seeing a bit of a fight starting off already. Sylveon looking to see if they can push up. Very much outnumbered in favor of the red team, so the Rotom will just go over to them. And everyone else has either ported out or backed up. Mamoswine did push in bot lane a little bit, got a little bit of extra value there, as we are seeing Aegislash deep in the enemy backline, once again in the enemy jungle, trying to cause a distraction. Will get the portal, but slowed by Pikachu here. There's that extra protection, trying to tank through all that damage, but completely outnumbered, completely chased down, and will be taken out here. Rough to see. Pikachu stepping forward. As I said, Iron Head there. That is, in fact, Wide Guard. Getting that little bit of extra sustain coming in there. And, of course, the shove. The knockback and the sustain, always great for those point controls. Not so great when you're trying to get away from a group of enemies in a wide open area like that center of the map. You can see those knockbacks there from that Wide Guard. The Sacred Blade, though, doing pretty good. And, of course, Aegislash just massacring everything in their way. Sylveon has been left alone to defend in this bot lane. Will be doing their best to try and sustain that, but just gets deleted by God of War. God of War in full position. And with no support for anyone, the crowd control is just too much. Another takedown. God of War, of course, is very vulnerable, no mobility. So if we can see Aegislash or Talonflame get onto that backline, we could see this God of War and potentially this Duraludon get taken out. But right now, we've been seeing that struggling to happen. We're not seeing too much sustain. Not seeing too much actual dive capabilities coming out from the members of Blue Team. As such, Red Team have been able to take the positioning. As Zapdos, with 8 seconds to go, Sylveon gets launched in and will immediately run away because this is a terrible place to be. Actually going to be chased down by Lucario, looking for the immediate kill, but no kill going to come in. Team stepping up. Aegislash already very deep in here, standing right at the Ruination, will get taken out as Zapdos is sniped by the red team there. We will see that fight again as red team run for the turn-in. Lucario stepping up into position. Look at this. Look at Aegislash. They step up from behind. The team is completely split. Mamoswine is just not even in this fight. Sylveon is not in this fight. This is a 3 versus 5. They step up. Aegislash over the wall, tries to stay, but Ruination comes out from the Duraludon, and it just turns into an absolute massacre in favor of Red Team. Completely wiping out the Blue Team as we see defense positions now being set up for the Orange Team, trying to protect their own goal zones. They got a massive turn-in, a huge point lead with 1 minute to go. Almost double their opponent's score. And Blue Team, they're not really doing anything to step up here. They've got a couple points in hand. They just need to be able to get them in, and even so, it doesn't look like it's enough. Wide Guards once again coming out. See what we can do there. There's still the option of the coup de grace. As Aegislash moves in, coup de grace moving, diving into the backline to try and take out Duraludon. Wide Guard buys some time and gets a good shield, trying to take out the backline, but there's just too much damage. They cannot hold, and with the team split, Mamoswine up in top lane will go down to Ninetales, and with 25 seconds left, that will be the end of the game with the surrender as the win goes over to the Orange team. Very convincing win there. They had a lot better coordination. They were moving as a team. Turns out it was the purple team. The sides have swapped again. But they were moving as a team very well together. They controlled every single Dreadmore. And of course, 2 members of Orange team not showing up to that Zapdos just completely scuppered their chances of victory. So very well done. Congratulations to what turns out to be the purple team, but we saw them as Orange team for the majority of the game. Here are the statistics so that you can see them yourself. 8 kills for that Lucario, and 8 kills for the Duraludon. Surprise, surprise there. On the other side, very few kills total. That is 5 kills total. Very rough to see. They just were not able to get the motivation, although Mamoswine was involved in every single kill. Neat to see. Very cool to know. And so was Duraludon. Fair enough. Moveset here. Take a screenshot if you want to see them for yourself. And like we said, there is that wide guard, that Sacred Blade. But it wasn't enough for the Aegislash. I hope you still enjoyed seeing that hero getting played. We'll try and catch another one in the future. Otherwise, looking pretty normal across the board here. Not seeing too much that I would immediately scream out as that is weird. So fair enough, especially the Duraludon's pretty standard, although there is a couple more potions coming in here than I would normally expect. That little bit of sustain is nice, but it's still unusual to see. Full heal, of course, for Lucario. You don't want to get locked down when you're trying to blow everyone up with your hyper sustain. And the full damage numbers here. Aegislash does top their team's damage numbers just behind the Duraludon, which is not surprising because Duraludon tops everything, but that's still basically half a lot of members of the purple team here. Duraludon on purple team, weirdly the lowest damage output. That is so rare to see. Almost always you'll see Duraludon with the highest damage output. But I guess when your opponents are dying so quickly, you're going to get a little bit less damage. And Gardevoir was literally farming peeps at one point. But either way, I hope you all enjoyed this cast, ladies and gentlemen. I have had a lovely time bringing it to you. Once again, if you want to be like Junochop, please leave a comment saying which Pokemon you would like to see me cast. We have the new one just leaked today at the time of me recording this, or just teased today, and it's a Azumarill. It's probably a Azumarill from what I could see there, and from what the rumor mill is talking around, which could be cool. Apparently it's an all-rounder though, which is disappointing. I'd love to see another defender or another support. But either way, I had a lovely time bringing you this game. Also, if you want to see a comment of, once again, what you want to see me cast, or what Pokemon you would like to see in Pokemon Unite, make sure to drop that in the comment section below. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and of course subscribe for more Pokemon Unite content. I have been Tetcher, I am your caster for today, and I will see you all next time.